All right, good morning. Let's go ahead and stand up. Make sure you're near your chair. Stand up nice and straight. Check your posture. Make sure your chest is lifted, your head is high, your eyes are forward, and you have a big smile on your face. Let's start marching it out. Make sure you pick those feet up off the ground and swing those arms. And breathe. Let's take it to a heel dig. Push, pull. Remember, you push as if you're pushing something away that's very heavy, and you pull something in as if it's very heavy. So you got to engage those chest muscles and the back muscles. Arms should also feel like they're contracted. So you got the tension in the arms as well. Pull, push, pull. Get your toes up to the ceiling. Push, pull 2 more times. 1, take it to a march. And breathe. March it wide. March it in. March it wide. March it in. March it wide. March it in. One more time. March it wide. Now go right to a step touch. And let's do the wave. Make sure you're picking your feet up off the ground. No sliding them across the floor. We want to pick them up. Good. Now we're going to go ahead. You can put your arms down. Just let's roll. Just keep stepping. Roll those shoulders back. Roll them back. So lift, take them back and down. Make a big circle. Good. And breathe. Now let's do one at a time. Keep stepping side to side. Good. Now we're going to transition again, and we're going to just relax your arms. We're going to do our step to the side and hold. So we're going to work a little bit of balance right here. Ready? We're going to step to the left, hold. You have to just tap your toe down. Arms are up. Make sure you're behind your chair for this. Ready? Go. Step. Big step. Hold, stand up straight, pull up from your sides, pull up. Let's not sink down into the body. Let's go to the left. Try to take a really big step, because that creates the momentum. Let's go to the right. Versus, just kind of shifting. That's a weight shift. I want a big step to the left. Ooh. Feel. What are you feeling in your body to try to stabilize? One more time. Stand up straight. Lift yourself up. And march it out. And breathe. Let's take a deep breath in. And out. And again, deep breath in. And out. We're going to do the same thing going forward and backward. So if you need to, make sure you've got your chair next to you or turn sideways to the chair so you can hold on for balance. We're going to start with the right foot, right leg, and it's the same thing. Keep marching. I want a big step forward, and then we're going to stop, lift our left, and hold. Right? Ready, and go. Step, hold, arms up, pull up, stand straight. Now step, big step back with the left, and hold. And step forward. Whoa! You can always tap your toe down, and then lift. Ready? Big step back with that left. And breathe. Again, stand up straight. Lift your body up. Lift that chest. Right foot, big step forward. And breathe. Eyes stay forward and back. Feel your body trying to stabilize in the feet. Probably feeling your foot going like this. Let's march it out. Deep breath in and out. We're going to do the same thing, starting with the left leg now, okay? So big step forward with the left and go. Step forward, lift. Good, and back. Big step. So you got to reach. And forward. So again, I'm going to keep saying, try to take those big steps so that you're creating that forward or backward momentum, and then you have to stop and stabilize. Backwards. Now I know everybody's different as far as your flexibility and how big a step you can take. Let's do it again. But if you can, I want you to go into as far as you can. Extend that leg. Extend. And back. Oops. Tap and lift. Good, and march it out. Big breath in and out. Good, and again, deep breath in, through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, we're going to go on kind of a diagonal step, starting with the right. It's like a diagonal mambo. So it'll be step out. Right arm is going to go nice and wide. And then 1, 2, and then we're going to come back and switch legs. 2, 1, 2, 3. Step, back, 1, 2, 3. Left, back, 1, 2, 3. Back, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's pick the pace up. Getting some fancy footwork in here. Bring that arm wide. Stretch the chest. 1, 2, 3. Left. And right. Last one. And march. Let's go back to step touch. Here we go. Picking your feet up. Ready? Speed bag arms. Go forward. Make sure your shoulders aren't hunched up. Drop your shoulders. Shoulders dropped. And switch direction. Switch, go forward. I keep hitting my hands. And backwards. Good, shake it out, march it out. Legs should be feeling like they're fairly warmed up. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Deep breath in and out. And again, deep breath in through the nose. Expand those ribs and exhale through the mouth. Good. Shake it out. Let's just kind of be very loose. I want you swinging from the shoulders. Just let the arms kind of go loosely. Almost like momentum is just moving on once you get them going. Alternate right over left, left over right. And let's go forward. So just swinging those arms. Everything's kind of loose. Try not to have your arms stiff. Just have them nice and loose. Good. Take those hands around the wrists. And the other direction. Spread your fingers, make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. Make a fist, flick it out. One more time, and flick it out, and shake. Good. Stand up straight, hands at your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades, shoulders dropped, and we are going to turn to the right and open up those arms a little bit more. So we're going to push those elbows back, squeezing that upper back. And relax, come back to center. Let's inhale and exhale to the left, same thing. Now pull those elbows wide. Now if this really bothers your shoulders, have your arms down like this, palms forward, and do the same movement. Good, and then relax back to center, and then turn, and so this is your modification. If this bothers you, good, and back to center, and last one, turn, open, pull them back, pull your arms or your elbows back, and back to center. Roll it out a couple times. Now give yourselves a big hug. Hands on your body. Walk them back a little bit further. Really get that nice hug, pulling those shoulder blades apart. Good. Shake it out and take that other arm across. Same thing. Walk the fingers back. And relax. Good. All right. So let's go ahead and do this. Make sure you have your chair for balance. We're just going to swing that left leg. Same thing. When you bring your leg back, I want you to squeeze that glute a little. Good. And switch. Good. All right. Okay. We're not going to be using very much equipment today. That doesn't mean it'll be easy. All right. So let's start down. We're going to do a little plie series. Basically, we're going to keep our legs wide. So remember, with the plie, you want your feet, if you can, outside your hips. Feet are turned out. And remember, when we flex or bend the knees always need to track over your foot, right over the laces. So try not to let them go forward. I don't know if you can see on the screen, but my knees stay wide, okay? And just you can take a look, practice it a little bit, see how it feels. You want to make sure when you're bending your knees and coming down that you're pushing your legs open, and that's also going to work these inner thighs and our glutes and our hips. All right, so let's just start. Let's come down into a little plie. We're gonna hold right here. Now you can do this right in back of your chair. Abs are engaged. And let's take the right arm and we're gonna reach over. Left reaches in the opposite direction. Good, and switch. Reaching. So we're getting a nice little stretch. You may feel it even down kind of into the lower back a little bit. Good. Reach. Don't forget to breathe. So my lower body is very still right now. We're not shifting, we're not lifting hips, we're not bending over. Reach, kind of reaching in opposite directions. And again, now if you need to hold on to the chair for balance, then I would say to hold on with the bottom arm, whichever is the bottom arm, and then you switch. Good, and last one. Make sure those knees are staying out. Don't let them creep forward. And come on up and just shake it out a little bit. All right, so now we're gonna really hit, we're gonna stay in the plie. We have a series of arm movements we're gonna do in those plies, and our legs are gonna go up and down. So take it back again, wide into a plie, toes are turned out. This time we're gonna be adding our up and down. We're gonna be pulsing up and down. Now if this starts to bother you, you can just stay stationary and do the arm movements with us, okay? All right, so here we go. Arms at 90, we've done this before. We're gonna work that rotator. Palms are forward. And we're going to go ahead and turn it down and up. Notice I'm going down into my plie as I rotate down. My arm is rotating at the shoulder. Elbows are pointing out to the side. I guess the right term is, this is my axle around where I'm rotating. So I'm not dropping my arms, I'm lifting them up and down, rotating them. And we want to squeeze. Knees over the laces, so take a peek if you need to. Let's do one more. Good, now we're going to reach overhead, plie down and pull. Reach, pull down, reach and pull. Just pretend you've got that band. You still need to get those back muscles into this movement and squeeze them. Pull, down, pull, down. Good. Reach, reach, and pull. Good. Reach, squeeze. Two more. 1, 2. Good. And just kind of shake it out. Deep breath in and out. All right. Get some water if you need it. We're going to go ahead and sit down into the chair. Slowly. Let's actually do a 10-second sit. We have not done that for a while. So let's get in front of your chair. Let's go down. Hips back. Ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Hold here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Abs tight. 5. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now continue. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right. Deep breath in and out. And let's take that ball. Let's put it between the knees. Let's do a little bit of core. So sitting on the edge of your seat, let's cross our arms. We're going to go ahead and lean back. Try not to go all the way to the chair. Ready? Hinge back from the hips. Hold here. So you're holding, you're not supported for 5, 4, 3, abs tight, 2, 1. Pull forward from the belly button. Good. Go back. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Come up. I want you to squeeze that ball a little tighter now. Ready? Let's go back. Squeeze the ball. And 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Up. Good. Back. Squeeze. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Here we go. Let's go back. Squeeze. 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. And up. Relax. Back. Squeeze. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. And up. Your abs should be really tight when we're back. 2 more. Back. Squeeze. 7, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Last one. Here we go. Back. Give me a really good squeeze. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. You should have really felt that in those inner thighs. Woo, let's take a deep breath in and out. Good. All right. And let's go ahead and do a little stretching now. So sit up nice and straight, and let's put the ball behind our shoulder blades. And hands again here at the ears. You can also put them on your shoulders, or again, you can have your arms down if that's better for you. So inhale, bring your elbows together, and let's just go ahead and slightly bend that upper back. So you're pulling your shoulder blades apart, and exhale and look over and look up to the ceiling. Sorry. Good, and bring them together and open. So it's almost like a little cat and cow movement. Sorry. And again, inhale and exhale. And inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right. Just you can put the ball here since we'll use it when we stand anyway. Sitting on the edge of your seat, so move, scooch forward. Take your left hand and grab the arm, and we're going to reach overhead again with that right arm. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can just bend to the side. Keep your right hip, though, connected to the chair. So when we bend, we're not lean. It's not a lean. When you lean, your hip is coming up off the chair. We want to bend over to the side, so we're keeping those hips connected. So you should feel this maybe down into the hip, a little bit maybe on the side, and then let's slightly rotate and look down at the floor to our left. Now you may find that that stretch shifts a little bit when you do that. And then let's stay looking at the floor, slightly lean forward. Do you feel, I feel that stretch get a little bit deeper down into kind of to the side of my lower back. You may feel it in some place different. Good, and relax. Whew. All right, let's do the other side. Right hand grabs the chair arm. Let's take this arm over. Remember, we're not leaning. There's a difference between a lean and a bend. We're just bending over, using our arm. So if you just hold your arm above, you won't get as deep. You really want to bring that arm over and really, you can reach the arm overhead as you bend. And that's going to get you a deeper stretch down your side and your back. Good. Now let's turn and look at the floor on our right. So you're kind of looking at your right hip. Both hips are still connected in the chair. And then lean forward while you're still looking at the floor. Again, try to think about every time we move, are you feeling something different? And where are you feeling it? Are you feeling the stretch a little deeper? Are you feeling the stretch shift? So try to get in touch and in tune with your body and what it's feeling and where you're feeling it, okay? Let's just roll the shoulders back. Take a deep breath. And out. All right, we're going to get ready to stand, and we have a leg series that we're going to go through. All right, so ready? Let's go ahead and stand up. Really push those feet into the ground as hard as you can to come up. Hot seat. Hot seat. Two more. One. And two. Good. Let's go ahead and come on up. We're going to you might want to get behind your chair. I'm going to come out to the side, of course, so that you can see what I am doing. But I would suggest you can start behind your chair because we are going to start with some side lunges, and you're going to have an option to make it a little bit harder as well. All right? So remember, let's take those legs wide. We're doing a lot of wide stuff here today. So remember our side lunge. Let's just do a few. When you go and you shift your weight to the side, we're not moving. Okay, we don't just move to the side. It's all about getting your hip back. So from the back, it's sitting back. It's just like a squat. Think of a chair behind you, and I'm going to sit back into that chair. So when you come down, let's all come down into our side. Look at your hip, your knee, your foot. You should be in alignment. All right, shoulder, hip, knee, foot, all in one line. If it's not, make sure you might just be shifting like this, okay? It's all about the hinge again. All right, so we're going to start by going to the left. You're going to have two options. We're going to do some little lunges to the side. Let's all just start right here. If you want, you can add an arm swing and up. Now, if you want to get a little bit more challenge, you can push up and come back into it. So you can use the chair. You can hold on with one arm if you need to. Try to control this right leg and come down softly. And you need to make sure that you go right back. You get that hip back into that hinge. Get the hip back. Now, if you don't want to do that, just keep going to the side. Like this. One more. Good. Now, keep this leg up. We're going to take it back. We're going to have more balance opportunity right here. You're going to take it back behind you. All right? Now, you can hold on to the chair. You can not. So here's your balance opportunity, okay? And pointing our toe, now we're going to go ahead. Actually, let's flex our foot. Flex your foot. We're going to go ahead and keep our leg up. And we're going to now bring that foot in towards our bum. Working those hamstrings. Hinged forward at the hip a little bit. Breathe. My foot is not touching the ground. Abs are tight. That's supporting your lower back right here. One more. Good. Now, step back. Wide. Lunges. So remember, you want to drop. It's about dropping that back knee. Ready? Come down. Down and up. Your front knee, your right knee should be going right over the laces, and that knee should stay behind the toes. Down and up. It's about dropping that back knee. Keep your body upright, so nobody should be falling forward at the hips. Stay upright. Now you can make this movement as small or as big as you can. It's all up to you. I don't know how many we've done. Let's do 2 more. And 1 and 2. Good. All right. Shake it out. So that left leg should be a little bit tired. Okay. Let's take a deep breath in and out. So what we did on the left, or on the left leg, we got to do on the right leg. So same thing. Take your legs wide. So remember, if your feet are here, this side lunge isn't going to work very well. Try to get them as wide as you can, okay? Everybody's different, but do what you can. Legs are wide, toes are turned out, feet are forward here. We're not turning our feet out, and we're gonna sit back on that hip. So sit back once, check your alignment, shoulder, knee, or hip, knee, foot, all in one line, and let's go. Come up, back into it. Again, it's about pushing that right hip back like you're gonna sit into a chair. We're not just shifting our weight like this, okay? It's about coming down. Keep your chest lifted. One more time, and then you can add your challenge if you want. So you can come down and up, and you can add the arms. So this is a little bit of extra challenge. You can hold on to the chair and do one arm. Or you can continue just doing your side lunge. So if you want, you do not have to do this. Let's do one more. Good. Now take that leg out behind you, hinging. Remember our hinge. Flex your foot, so you're pushing through the heel. Have a little bend in your left leg. If you want, you can have your hands together. So now you've got a balance opportunity. Abs are tight. Pull those abs in. Bring your heel towards your bum. You can always touch the fingers down just to restabilize. Squeeze. You should be feeling this in the back of the leg. 5 more. 4, abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Step back with that leg. Big step back. And here we go. Remember the lunge. You drop the back knee. Knees go at 90 degrees. Notice that my forward leg stays behind the toes and it's over the ankle. And my body is upright. Again, you can make this a small movement, or you can go bigger if you want. 4 more. And 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Woo! Shake it out. Deep breath in. All right. And it's time for stretching. The time just goes by so fast. Can't believe it. All right, so let's step back with that left leg, big step, toes all forward, and let's actually stay up nice and straight. Push your hip forward. Push your hip forward. Good. Should feel a nice little stretch here. Let's relax. Deep breath in. Exhale, and let's go again. Push that hip. Try to go a little bit further. Really feeling the stretch in the front. And now let's lift up that back heel. You're going to bend the knee, come down just a little bit, and push forward. So you may feel the stretch go down a little bit into the top of the thigh. Straighten the leg right here. Good. And let's switch. Big step back with that right leg. Push forward. Body is up straight. And breathe. Good. Now come down a little bit more. Bend the knee. Your heel is off the ground. Push forward. Feel that stretch go all the way down into the top of the thigh. Ooh, it feels good. And then straighten that leg and stay there. Keep pushing forward. Good. And come on up. And let's come around to our chair. Last time. Let's go ahead and sit down very slowly. And get your strap. Good. Let's take that left leg out and put that strap underneath the ball of the foot. Pull your toes towards you. You're sitting up straight. You're on the edge of your seat. So make sure you're on the edge of your seat. Sitting up nice and straight. So here, right now, you should be feeling this in the calf. It's the back of that lower leg. Good. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale. Let's come forward, reaching with our left hand. Reach for the toes. Keep pulling your toes towards you. So that's always, don't let up on pulling the toes. The stretch, you won't get that. You'll start to feel the stretch kind of, I guess, loosen. It won't go as deep. Good. Come on up. Release that tension. And take it out. Good. Pull the toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and reach with that right hand. Reaching for anywhere on the outside of that leg. Now, let's try to pull that right shoulder around and look over your left shoulder. I really feel this stretch. Really shifts in my lower back, in the leg. Good. Come on up. And let's take this leg up. Now remember, you can keep this down. Sit up straight. And let's just lean slightly forward from the chest. So your chest is leading. And you can use your hand. I like to just put my arm on this. And then I just gently pull down or push down on the leg. Good. And let's switch legs. Pull your toes towards you. Sit up straight. You got to use your core muscles to sit up straight. Remember, arms tucked in. Arms are not resting on the chair arms. If you have long arms, just tuck them in. Rest them against your body. I know some of you have pretty long arms. but really try not to use the chair arms, because then we just relax the body, and our shoulders are slumping. We're slumping into our shoulders, but then we're not engaging our core. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, keep pulling your toes and reach with your right hand. Wherever you can reach. It doesn't matter if you can touch or not, just reaching is going to get that stretch deeper. So I tell you this stuff over and over and over again to hopefully that when you're by yourself or that you hear some of it in your brain. You hear my little voice. And let's come up, release that tension. And let's take it out and pull those toes towards you. And take a deep breath in. And exhale and reach with that left hand anywhere on the outside of the leg. So if you can only touch right here on the side of the shin, that's okay. You can still use this to try to get your left shoulder around. And look over that right shoulder. I can tell I'm a little tighter on this side. So you might too. You might realize that, oh, I was able to get further around on one side. Good. And let's bring that ankle up onto the thigh. And sit up straight. And just lean, hinge forward, leading. So think of leading with that chest. And just gently press down. Good. Let's undo. And let's take those legs wide. Let's press them open a little bit more. Sit up straight and relax. Again, press them open. And breathe. Relax. Press them open. Sit up straight. Let's cross our arms. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Come forward. Pull up from your belly. Belly button pulled in. And inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale up. Good. And exhale. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good. Come on up. Bring those legs together. And just kind of roll those shoulders back a little. Arms are still tucked in. And sit up straight. And let's take a deep breath in through the nose, into that belly. And exhale. Good. Deep breath in. And exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. And exhale. Thank you. Have a great day.